afternoon, the Albuquerque City Council did vote last night to send the proposal to reduce pot penalties to the voters. It was a close vote of 5-4 and comes after a lot of back and forth and controversy. The proposal would reduce penalties for pot possession for less than an ounce of marijuana to just a $25 fine and no jail time. The group Progress Now New Mexico started a petition to get the issue on the November ballot, but some discrepancies with the number of signatures needed led to the council voting on the measure. Now, there are still major hurdles to get that proposal and others on the November ballot. The mayor may veto them, and there may be no space for them on what's quickly becoming a jam-packed ballot. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart is here with details.
Kim, Council President Ken Sanchez says he's concerned that even though Council says voters should weigh in on important issues, they may not get to.
Albuquerque City Councilors want 5 big initiatives to go to voters in November, but there's a problem. The ballot can't fit them all.
It's just a long ballot already. And at some point, it actually does become a matter of, is there space on the piece of paper?
The 19-inch long double-sided ballot will be full. There are 77 candidates. That's on top of state constitutional amendments and county bond questions. Add to that propositions council wants on there, including marijuana decriminalization, a tax increase to support mental health programs and the homeless, and a proposal to allow council members to approve and remove, if necessary, the police and fire chief. 5 issues all grouped together in one resolution will now go to Mayor R.J. Berry for approval.
And I would hope that one person would not stop that decision by the voters of this community. We must trust the will of the people and the will of the voters.
Mayor Berry's office says he does not agree with some of them.
Because of the confliction of the state statute with the marijuana initiative, because the tax increase, I think we are seriously evaluating vetoing the entire bill and determining what's going to be best.
So if the mayor vetoes the resolution, voters won't decide on any of it. If he decides not to veto, it'll be up to Bernalillo County Commissioners to decide which issues make the ballot. The rest could go on a special election ballot.
I think what's so important with a general election is you truly get the pulse of the community because you get a larger turnout. So I am hoping that we can get as many initiatives on the ballot as possible.
Now, Council President Ken Sanchez says he wants to avoid special elections on important issues. 1, because there's usually less voter turnout, and 2, because they're expensive. A special election usually costs about $500,000. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Gabrielle. Now, if it's left to Bernalillo County Commissioners to pick which issues go to voters, they tell us they will consider which are urgent and what the community wants to see. Now, the county clerk says they cannot add another piece of paper because the system isn't set up for more than one ballot.